Welcome to WebDev Cloud. Today we are going to look at the VPC peering. So let's get started. So let's look at the definition as to what is VPC peering. So a VPC peering connection is a networking connection between two VPCs that enables you to route traffic between them using private IPv4 addresses or IPv6 addresses. Instances in either VPC can communicate with each other as if they are within the same network. Now let's look at some of the requirements for VPC peering. First is simplifying network. As peering construct one network, it will be reduced latency and improved performance. Second is resource sharing. If you need to share resources, such as databases or file servers, between different VPCs, VPC peering can provide a secure way to do so without exposing these resources to the public internet. Third, going to be cross-region or cross-account connectivity. With VPC peering, you will be able to connect to the VPC in different region, same account, OR with VPC in separate AWS account. Lastly, the compliance. If you have compliance requirements that dictate the need for private connectivity between VPCs, VPC peering can help to meet these requirements. Now let's look at this diagram to understand how VPC peering can work. Here we are having two different VPC named VPC1 and VPC2. We have one EC2 instance within subnet 1 inside VPC1 which has some IP, and on other hand we have a RDS for MySQL within subnet 2 inside VPC2. Therefore, if EC2 instance from VPC1 wants to connect to the relational database from VPC2, then it has to route through the public internet, and there is going to be high latency and a security vulnerability as we need to keep RDS exposed to outer world. However, with the VPC peering, VPC1 and VPC2 can be connected using a peering connection and construct one network. Therefore, all the resources from either VPC1 or VPC2 can communicate with each other privately without going through the public route, which will be improving performance as well as reduced security threat. Next, let's also look at some of the things that we cannot perform with the help of VPC peering. Routing complexity. Peering multiple VPCs can create complex routing configurations that require careful planning and management to avoid issues. IP address overlap. VPC peering requires non-overlapping IP address ranges, which can be a challenge when multiple VPCs are using the same IP address range. Transitive peering limitations. VPC peering is not transitive, which means that if VPC-A is peered with VPC-B, and VPC-B is peered with VPC-C, VPC-A and VPC-C cannot communicate directly with each other through the peering connection. No network isolation. VPC peering creates a direct network connection between VPCs, which means that if one VPC is compromised, it can potentially compromise other peered VPCs as well. That was it from the theoretical perspective of VPC peering. In the next video we are going to perform the VPC peering connection between two different VPC in AWS console. So we will see you in the next video. Till then, have a nice time.